So in last episode, we completed building every single epic charm and then every single tool, weapon, and everything like that in the game, which I have up in those chests up there just so I could collect everything, which if you guys did not see that video, make sure to go check it out. It was a pretty fun one. I also decorated the house a little bit. But one of the tasks I did not complete while playing yesterday was trying to find Yeti. So another one of my goals today is to find Yeti, and I think I have a pretty good strategy on how to find him, so I should be able to find him today. But before we do that, I do want to test which charm is the best so I can give you guys some advice on which one I think you should start building first. But before we even do that, I do want to decorate the rest of this house. We finished the downstairs yesterday, and then upstairs we have all of our chests with every single item. I did take the sword and the crossbow, but other than that, every single item is in there. And just to start, I think we are going to make a little living room right here, and then I believe I'm gonna make this into a bathroom. So I should have all of the materials on me already. I just need to start placing everything down. So I'm gonna start off with the sink. I guess I'll put the sink like right there, just like that. I mean, I think that's fine. You can wash your hands right there. And then I'll put like a toilet over in this corner. And then we could even end up putting a bathtub right in this corner. And honestly, I think that's pretty good. I could add a few more things, maybe like a water barrel. I don't know why you would have a water barrel in your bathroom. You know what? I'm going to add it just because why not? And then I will end up adding like a light right here, I guess. I mean, yeah, that looks fine. I do want to add like a few cabinets or something in here just because you do end up like putting like towels or whatnot in your bathroom. So we do need like a little bit of storage. And I think something like this would look fine, which I don't know if these are functional. They are not, but they look fine. So we're going to do that. And then we'll see what other decorations we have. We have a couple flower pots. I could end up putting like flowers in here, just like that, and then one right there. I think that will look okay. I think that will be everything just for the bathroom. I could end up putting a rug down, but I think I'm going to save that for the living room. So yeah, this is what we have so far. And what I can also end up doing is just putting like a painting on the wall. We'll put it like right there. Oh, nope. I don't think I can put it actually right here because the wall isn't flat. But yeah, so I think this is it for the bathroom. It looks pretty good. And oh, the painting did end up on the wall. So that looks pretty good for the bathroom. But now it is time to start adding like a living room. So I wonder where I want to end up putting everything. I think I will end up putting a painting right on this wall, which can I? Okay, Sky, you gotta move. We'll put it like that. That will be like kind of the TV, right? But other than that, I'm going to end up putting a coffee table down. I need to find a table really quick. A perfect table will probably be, I feel like that's a little too big. We could end up doing something like that, but that also might be a little too big than what I'm trying to go for. And these ones are pretty small. Okay, so I think I'm going to end up using something like this. And I'm just going to place them all like this. I'll do like a little 3x3 area, and I think it will turn out pretty good. Maybe like a 3x4 just so it's a little bit longer. And then I can also end up putting a couch right here just like that. And honestly, I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to add a carpet wherever they were. They should be right here. And I need some more wool fabric, so I need to get wool fabric, but we'll end up putting a carpet right here. And then I might end up making a little chair right on this side of the table just so it looks all right. And I could do like a really big chair like this one. I don't know. I don't think that will be the one I end up using, but I don't see anything I really like. I'm going to add some seating over here just like this. And I mean, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. And honestly, I think that might be it for the living room. I mean, I fully decorated everything. I do have to get a few pieces of carpet. I'll probably put a carpet right here and then a carpet up here. But other than that, that looks pretty good. And oh my gosh, all of my villagers are literally in here right now. So this is kind of crazy. Next, we have to do this room right here. And I'm thinking of making this like a bedroom. I honestly don't know what else I could make it, so I'm just going to do a bedroom. I'm going to make this medieval type of bed. I just feel like it's what suits the aesthetic of the build the best, and I'm just going to place it in the middle just like that. And now I'm going to place some flowers in each of the corners just like this. And with both of those down, I can start adding a desk. Obviously, we need a desk inside of a room. We're going to just put it in the corner just like that. And we will also need a chair, which this yellow chair matches the desk perfectly. Okay, So we have our desk, we have our bed, and we got a little bit of flowers and everything. The next thing I will end up adding is some lighting. I'm just going to put one over there, and then we're going to end up putting another one right there. So we got our lighting, we got our little bedroom done, and we got our living room done, and we added a bathroom. Honestly, I think it's turning out pretty well. So we have up here, and then down here we have where all of my crops and everything are growing, and a little storage room, and then my office desk area, which I did end up building this in last episode. So if you guys want to see me make this as well as craft every single item in the game, make sure to watch last episode. I think that is done for decorating today. So the whole entire house, this house is completely finished, which is really, really nice. And I could end up adding a few more items up here, but I don't think I will. But what I do need to do now is go and test some of my charms. So I have all of these charms right here, and obviously the inner fire one I suggest you guys make right away, just because it is one of those charms that helps you get more resources going into the snow caves. But I'm also gonna head over to my snow village and go and search for Yeti, which you guys can see my snow village over there. But I need to go search for Yeti, and I think I figured out a strategy on how to find him. If I end up finding him where I think I'm gonna find him, I'll tell you guys the strategy. But we will obviously have to I'll obviously have to go and actually see if he's there. If he is, I'll tell you guys how I found him so easily. But yeah, I'm gonna quickly head over to my snow village, get all my items. If you guys want to see more of my videos, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. I post daily, and it's always the same world. I am trying to make 3 super epic villages. I have nearly finished. I do need to add a few more things in my snow village, but I have nearly finished my snow village. My grassland village is also in the works, and my sand village I did complete, but I also have another idea on what I can do in my sand village. I think I'm going to destroy what I did last time and make something completely new, which I think I'm going to do tomorrow, but we will end up seeing what happens. But if you guys have made it this far in the video, comment down Yeti so I get some good luck in trying to find Yeti. Every person that does, I will heart your comment. So comment down Yeti right now, drop a like and a sub, and yeah, let's see if we can go find him. So if I did this correctly, Yeti should be in this house right in front of me. If I remember correctly, I believe he is. I just have to go and see if he's actually here right now. If he's not, I will end up... Oh my gosh, he actually is. Okay, so now we can bring Yeti to our village. So I'm just going to ask Yeti to come explore with us, and then I will bring him all the way to my village. But for my tip, if you guys want to find Yeti or any villager you want, you can actually type your seed into a creative mode or a sandbox mode into a new map, and then you can go and explore it while flying, so it's easier, and you can try and find where Yeti spawns. So I did this previously, and I did find out he spawned at this house. There he is. We did end up getting him, so we finally got Yeti. I spent like 4 hours trying to find him yesterday, and I literally spent so much time searching this entire snow area, just running everywhere. This before yesterday was completely undiscovered except for my little village right here. Yeah, I spent a lot of time, and I was like, okay, this is not working. I need to figure out a new way to do it. And yeah, I figured it out. So if you guys want to find Yeti, definitely end up doing that, because it is 100% worth it. He's definitely one of the coolest villagers in the game. I mean, just look at him. I'm going to quickly bring him back to my village. I'm also going to go and test all of my charms to see which one is really the best. And then after that, I have one more villager I want to get. He's going to be in the desert biome. I did not go in creative and see if he spawned at any of the structures near me. So it might end up like yesterday where I spend another couple hours trying to find him. I hope not. I really, really hope not. But if it does end up happening, you know what? It is what it is. But I'm going to quickly bring this guy back to my village, and then we will go and test all of my charms. So I'm officially back at my village, and now we can invite him to stay. So join my village, assign an empty bed. I kind of want to add him to my main village up there, but you know what? It's okay. It's only right he stays in the snow biome. And then I'm also obviously going to put him to work. I am going to try and see what his like specialty is, right? So our village is so nice. I go outside a lot. Okay. What's on my agenda? Okay, he didn't say anything that time. I have not gotten any clues. He has mentioned food quite a bit, but I already have 2 villagers on food. I think I'm just going to make him make like gems or something. I don't know if he'll be very good at it, but you know what? We'll figure it out eventually. And then also I need to find my other villagers really quick and get all of my food. If you guys do not have villagers getting food, trust me, it is 100% worth it. Like, you guys will just see how much food I get really quick. and I literally never have to make food. I never have to farm. It is just perfect on how much food they make. There's just so much stuff. Like literally my inventory is full because of how much I have. I also have a full inventory, but that is besides the point. I'm just gonna throw this in there, and then we will be able to pick up this last pie. So, and you will literally see I just got 32 pumpkin pies, 27 meat pies, 13 fried eggs, 14 pizzas, like just so much food. So if you guys do not do that, make sure you put at least one villager on making food, especially once you get the oven, so you get all of like the pies and everything, and the pizza. The pizza is definitely one of my favorites, but the pie is also really good as well. So I just went and grabbed another inner fire charm just because it is so cold here, but you can see all of my villagers that I have. So first I have Slush. He is super cool. Then I have Frozen Peely, which I did end up finding in another video. It was when I made my mega base for the snow. If you guys want to check that out, I found him on the way over here and he looks super cool. And then obviously we did just end up getting Yeti. I'm gonna get one more villager in my desert biome, which I already know which one it is, but we will have to save that for later. I am gonna head over to a cave and see how good these charms are, just because I really have never PvP'd with them, and I might end up fighting a sand brute by the end of this, just because I do need to get a couple sand brute scales. I have a ton of snow and normal brute scales, but I just have not killed that many sand ones, so I will definitely end up having to do that eventually. But I'm gonna quickly head over to this cave and we will see how strong these are. So I have made it into the snow caves, and because I have 2 inner fire charms, I am not taking any damage. So if you plan on exploring these snow caves, definitely end up making at least one, and then just have a food that also makes you hot, so obviously you are not just freezing the entire time. But I do want to find a couple skeletons or something so I can take some damage, which I believe some should be down here. And okay, there's wolves. These wolves are super strong. So first we have these resilience charms, and you know what, I hope I do not die, but if I end up dying, it is what it is. We'll see how much damage we take. Okay, so we just took 4.5 hearts or 4.25 hearts, and here we go. I'm gonna let them. I should have a little buff of damage protection, and oh my gosh. Okay, so you get a very quick brief second where you do not take a lot of damage, but after that second you're gonna end up taking the same amount of damage. So if you guys saw the first hit, I waited too long, and then the second time it hit me, I ended up taking about half as much damage. So oh my gosh, okay, this guy's chasing me. I do not want to die, so I'm just gonna run from him. I do need to gain some health, obviously, because I'm like less than half health. In theory, it's really good, but I don't know how good it really is. The next one I want to test is this regeneration charm, because it should allow me to regenerate my health pretty quickly, and we'll just have to test it on this guy right here. So I'm going to take damage from this TNT. Here we go. And okay, he does like negative damage. So I'm just going to quickly kill this guy because he does not do nearly enough damage. He literally does 1/4 heart. But here we go. We can now fight one of the dogs. And these guys are so strong. So once again, they do the same amount of damage, but now we should see our health regenerate. We'll see how long it takes. And there we go. It's already regenerating, which is really good. And I do need to run from these guys. These guys are so strong. I don't know what the best way to get rid of these guys is. I do wish this charm healed us a little bit more, but you know what? It's okay. I am going to just use my bow to kill them because that's obviously the easiest way to do it. What I also wonder is if you end up getting multiple regeneration charms, if it regenerates faster, which might be pretty good. But I honestly don't know, and I do not have enough resources to make them again. If I had to give you guys some advice, I would honestly just suggest making the inner fire charm. Those are going to be the best and most helpful, and then also a cool-headed charm, because that will help you in the sand as well. But I'm going to quickly eliminate these guys, and then we will go on to find our last villager that we will need. But now that I have these charms as well, I can literally fight these guys and not care. They do 1/4 heart, so that is really crazy. But with all of these charms unlocked, the game is pretty much just on easy mode now. You no longer have to really worry about dying. I've not fought a brute with all of the charms, but the best strategy to eliminate a brute is definitely just to use a crossbow. The crossbows are so powerful, and if you do it at night and there's a ton of skeletons around, the brute will never actually try and hit you. He'll just be fighting all of the skeletons. So if you're having trouble fighting a brute, Just keep that in mind. Get like 50 arrows and you'll be good. You'll eliminate them very quickly and you won't even take a heart of damage, so that's really nice as well. Also, you could grab a villager to come along with and he'll distract him as well. But I do need to head over to my desert village for the next villager that I'm going to get. So I have Rex here in my village, and the next villager I want to get is Triceratops. I have never seen Triceratops in any of my villages or in any video, so I honestly am not sure how to find her. If I had to guess, I have to find her at one of those structures again, but she might just end up coming to my house, which if that ends up happening, that will be best case scenario. It'll definitely be the easiest. I think I'm going to try and find her at one of these structures and just hope that she is here. This is the last villager that I really want to get. My main village is fully maxed out. I have every single villager there, which I don't think I have any rare ones. I have a few cool ones, but definitely not like rare like the Yeti. I think the Yeti is definitely the rarest. Oh my gosh, guys, we finally got Gus, which he's not the dinosaur I wanted, but you know what he's gonna do? I spent probably 2 hours searching around and then like another hour and a half sitting here just waiting for people to come by. And he's the dinosaur that I found. So now we have Gus and Rex, and oh my gosh, this guy looks absolutely so sick. So those are all of the rare villagers that I am going to be getting. We have Rex, and then we also have Gus, both the dinosaurs, and then in our snow village we have Frozen, Peely, and Yeti, which is just perfect. In next episode, I'm thinking of making a really big sand village. I did end up making a house, but it's something about it I just do not like. So I'm going to be tearing this down and making a new one. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a sub, drop a like, and yeah, I appreciate you boys. Have a good one.